Hi, I'm Darren Terpstra, exhibit designer with the University of Minnesota Library's Archives and Special Collections, and I would like to introduce to you our latest exhibit, The Job is Never Done, 50 Years of Documenting Social Welfare History. And here to tell you more about this exhibit is the curator, Linnea Andersen.
I think that visitors to the exhibit will be surprised to discover sort of the variety of material and topics that are documented in the Social Welfare History Archives. Some of these are quite timely, and for example, I have material from welfare rights protests in the 1960s from the National Welfare Rights Organization, some wonderful photographs and flyers that are sort of reminiscent of the 99% protests that some of us are going to be more familiar with. I also have an entire case on racial justice, gender equity, sexuality equality issues that I think some viewers would find to be very timely. And yet all of these are documented through materials that are 20 to 50 to even 100 years old. And it's a really interesting look at how some of the issues that social workers and social reformers were trying to address in the past are also ones that we are working on in our society now. I think one of the other things that's expressed in the exhibit is this sort of network of relations, these human relationships, these human problems, and this sometimes cooperative or collaborative and sometimes contested relationship between the profession of social work and the communities with which it works.
The second part of this puzzle really was the people, because that's what that network is all about. It's supporting the many diverse people who have benefited from social welfare, and we represented that by putting many faces inside these people cutouts. And these are all faces that have contributed to social welfare or benefited from social welfare, and they're all images that have come from the collections right here in the Social Welfare History Archive.
The other thing that visitors to The Job is Never Done are going to see is a celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Social Welfare History Archives. We were founded in 1964 by University of Minnesota Professor Emeritus Clark Chambers, and our mission is to collect and preserve the records of social service and social reform in the United States. We incorporated into the design some text that tells the story of the archives, whether it is how did we locate and build these collections, through networks, through research trips, through correspondence back and forth, because this, of course, was all in the days prior to email and cell phones. How did we care for the material? The huge number, the nearly 100 people who have worked in this archives over the past 50 years, and those stories are also documented in the exhibit, and I think they add another layer of interest to it.